All right, when you get three masters of their crafts in the same room with the same vision, you get amazing things. That's right. Jonathan Drew from Drew Estate, Rob Dietrich from Blackened Whiskey, and James Hetfield from Metallica, all masters of their craft. And they came together to create something that you and I get to enjoy. What's that? This is that Blackened M81 Maduro to the core. And I'm going to talk about that because sometimes when you got a real heavy cigar, a real full body cigar, a cigar for the purpose of punching you in the face, sometimes you compromise on flavor. You do. Sometimes you compromise on finish, and so we're going to get into that. But first, let's talk about this cigar. Let's pull that foot band first. I have smoked. I have smoked. That was fun. I smoked a ton of these cigars from ever since they came out with the Freestyle Live, and I enjoy this when I want something very full. This is not my breakfast cigar. It's not. This is something that I would do middle of the day, later of the day. Summertime's here. It's very, very hot. I would not smoke this in the middle of the sunshine. I just wouldn't. Some people do, and that's the great thing about cigars is it's about you and it's about what you like to do, not what I like to do or anybody else likes to do. It's whatever's up to you. It's your personal signature of your cigar smoking moments. And I talked too long. Toasted something. Pay a little attention real quick. Now, I do know the wrapper is a Mexican San Andreas Maduro. That binder, I want to say, is a Green River Valley broadleaf. Oh, there it is. And that filler is a mixture of Nicaraguan Maduros and that one sucker, Green River one sucker from Pennsylvania, which, from what the computer said, it is the strongest tobacco that they use to make cigars. First couple puffs, not super strong. Lots of leathers, lots of umami, lots of leathers. Maybe a little grassiness, maybe a little bit of grassiness. Hey, maybe a little bit. Some woodiness. Covers your tongue like gravy. It does. Let me get into it. You got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I got cigar to smoke, but I don't want to keep you here all day for no reason. I don't. Um, by the way, give me a thumbs up, would you? It ain't gonna cost you nothing, but it sure would help the channel with our analytics and all that. Blah 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 blah. If you're gonna do something, do it the best you can, right? So I'm gonna ask you if you hadn't subscribed, do it. Do it. Do it. I double dog dare you. That trade off I was talking about. When you got a cigar that you're going to promote as Maduro to the core or uber heavy or spicy peppery or, just a head slammer, which Maduro to the core, I guess you could call making it sound like a head slammer, and it's Metallica, and so you're expecting it to be, rough and rugged and raw and just right, but it's got a fullness to it. It does, but it's a grown up Metallica, if I can say that. Which Metallica is awesome. There's a depth, there is a heaviness, there is a solidness, there is a voluminousness, a fullness, a depthness, a darkness. Yeah, but that trade off, when you start adding all these heavy, full personality tobaccos together, you risk those tobaccos getting together and just fighting. And you get that bitterness, you get that harshness, you get that grittiness, you get a little bit of ashtray-iness. And that's just in the puff. Okay. The finish really takes a hit. The finish, if it's not blended well, the finish just, man. You blow the smoke out and you're like, oh, that tastes not so good. That tastes like ashtray. My tongue is burning a little bit. I don't like it. So you take another puff because you liked it during the puff and you didn't like it when you weren't puffing. So you sitting there puffing, 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 which makes you smoke the cigar faster, but then you hotbox it and then it doesn't taste as good because then it gets bitter and it's a downward spiral. But, and there are a few blenders that I'll smoke their fuller cigars and really see this. And it's an art and a craft and a science. But the way they lay those tobaccos together, the way they formulate and they put their little tips in and they leave their little tips out and all that other stuff, that finish stay. I got smoke up in my schnoz. That finish stays true to the puff. That puff that you just are like, oh, this is so good. The finish is like, oh, this is nice too. It just slowly fades away. Those flavors just continue. And the expression of deliciousness is just something to be desired. I catch myself taking a puff because I want to taste it, but I also take a puff because I know I'm going to blow it out and I'm going to get to experience that finish. And this Blackened, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a medium to full smoking guy. I am. Don't grab much light stuff. Some, but usually I'm in the heavier range. But I'm not in the smack you upside the head range. And so when the Blackened M81 came out, I was thinking, even though I had tasted it in the freestyle live, I was thinking that it might not be for me because it just might be aggressive for aggressive sakes. I am thankful that Durastate once again has just stepped up the bar and has come up with something that really gives you that delicious experience. And it goes well with that Blackened beverage, right? You can see that me and Chief spent a little time on that bottle. But that's it. Summertime's here. Enjoy your cigars. Enjoy your days. Make your memories. Take your breaks. If you don't take a break, someone's going to take it from you, right? So make sure you take your break. Make sure you enjoy your days. Make sure you know that you're valuable. Make sure you know that you're worth these breaks. And make sure you know that you make the world a much better place because you're here. So stay here as long as you can, would you? I'd appreciate it. And like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, bing, all that good stuff. Share. Okay. Smoky cigars. Have a great day. I love you. I'll talk to you later. It's Bob Cigar Guy saying smoke easy and simplify. Later, tater.